Salvador Ihara's Online Jack. We investigate the hottest controversies in today's news. The in-your-face, hard-hitting show. Welcome to Online Jack. Okay, get ready, all you netizens out there. Today's Jack target is doll syndrome. Have you heard of it? It's the mystery illness that's spreading like wildfire among grade schoolers. It causes verbal and mental defects that leave victims non-responsive. That's right, this disease turns children into lifeless dolls, oh no! But we'll fight back. To combat this earth-shattering crisis, we at Online Jack started an investigation. I, Salvador Ihara, will save the world! It's called doll syndrome, a truly mysterious illness. Some scientists tell us the cause is endocrine-disrupting chemicals, but what I want to showcase here is this book. Internet games are turning our kids into dolls, a warning about doll syndrome. Taichiro Sugai, a professor from Takayama University, wrote the book and lives here. According to his book, doll syndrome's root cause is none other than online games. Online games, famous games such as The World, perhaps. I love them too, but he says that online games and their more than 12 million participants all living out their virtual dreams are the cause. You'll remember that several years ago, the World game was found to be responsible for players being put into a coma. Could it be that it's also causing the dreaded doll syndrome? Are these online games nothing but a blight upon our society? If the professor feels that way, then let's see what he has to say. Let us begin the interview.
What do you want? You know how late it is?
Hey there, I'm the host of Online Jack, Salvador Ihara. I have a few questions about your book, Online Games Are Turning Our Kids into Dolls, a warning about doll syndrome. Can you believe this guy? Open up, Professor Sugai. We want to talk to you.
You've just come to make fun of my book, haven't you? Get away from here!
If you don't explain yourself on camera, sir, you'll make yourself look even more suspicious.
I don't have to explain myself. All I did was publish the results of my own independent research.
How you say independent research, but isn't it true that your sources themselves are questionable?
Not as questionable as you!
Well then, prove to us that your sources are credible. If you do, we won't bother you anymore, Professor.
Oh! Give me a break. Who would believe you? And another thing, I'm an associate professor.
Okay. Well, we were turned down by Associate Professor Sugai, but to follow our own independent research, we went undercover into the very elementary school that Sugai was investigating. This is the elementary school where Associate Professor Sugai was conducting his study on doll syndrome. Is a killer disease stalking the children of this ordinary elementary school? Let's take a look. Hey there, boys and girls. There's no need to fear. Salvador Ihara is here.
Who are you? We're in the middle of class.
Oh, what is this vision of loveliness that graces our presence? Hello, senorita. You and I can save the world together. Viva Salvador!
Get out of here, you creep!
Here we are in the teacher's lounge. I haven't been to one of these since the days when I used to peep under girls' skirts.
If you want to film in here, you need to get permission first.
But the whole purpose of the show is it's undercover.
You entertainment people have no decency.
You're so beautiful when you're angry.
Stop that. What are you investigating?
Doll syndrome. Miss Michiru Tajima, teacher of 4th grade class 1. This is Salvador Ihara's Online Jack! I'm here with the Online Jack crew near the home of Michiru Tajima, 4th grade teacher at a school where 6 students were struck down by doll syndrome. Let's continue our in-your-face investigation. This is Salvador Ihara. Here I am, reporting from the residence of a female teacher. Oh, samba, samba. Well, here I go. Fire!
Oh no, a fire! Where?
Good morning, senorita!
Huh?
Truly a sight that could chill 100-year passion.
Ah! Why are you filming?
So tell me, the 6 children who contracted doll syndrome, had they been playing the online game called The World?
Well, they did get together and talk about an online game a lot.
And what are your plans right now?
I'm going to the Kawaguchi residence.
Osamu Kawaguchi? That's one of the 6 students who have been resting at home due to doll syndrome.
How could you possibly know that information?
Now we shall make our way to the Kawaguchi household, where one of the victims of this barbaric illness is being treated.
You're not coming. And stop following me.
Wait!
Not here.
It's summer vacation. Maybe he's on a trip.
But I told him I was going to visit him.
Huh? The meter's spinning like crazy, which means someone is definitely in there. Hello? It's me, Salvador Aihara, born in Brazil, raised in Saitama, friend to lonely housewives.
Hey, don't do that! You don't have the right to just barge into someone else's home!
But I'm sure everyone at home watching this wants to know what's really going on, right?
Huh?
I want to know, even if we do break a few laws. He's the man of truth. That's Salvador! Hey, I hear something up there.
Huh? Osamu?
This is Salvador Aihara's Online Jack! We're with the Online Jack Investigative Unit at the home of one of the doll syndrome victims, where an electrical device has gone on a brutal rampage. Sakaki. This was the mysterious word uttered by Osamu Kawaguchi just before he lost consciousness. Salvador Aihara here. Well, everyone, I'm here at the Takeuma University Hospital, where Osamu Kawaguchi is being treated for doll syndrome. And as usual, I'll be wearing my hidden camera goggles so that we can go undercover and penetrate the belly of this beast. This is the hospital's White Wing.
That sounds like fun.
Oh, nurses! It's a party! Carnival! Samba, samba! Well then, where is this troubled child being treated?
Where could it be?
No!
Ah! Oh! Oh, I'm sorry, are you okay? Oh, it's you.
Senorita, this reunion was written in the stars.
What are you doing here?
I'm here to visit little Osamu. That okay, Michi baby?
Don't you dare call me baby, you creep!
Terrible news!
Huh?
Head teacher! Oh, it's only you!
Mr. Sugai, how is Osamu doing?
Well, you see,
Mr. Sugai?
Osamu Kawaguchi has disappeared from his bed.
What is this?
Huh?
What are these words? Scathe? Innis? Magus? And I can't make out the rest. Hey, folks, thanks for joining us. Salvador Aihara's Online Jack! The program that researches the hottest breakthrough topics and tells you everything you need to know about it. That's Online Jack. Our team, along with teacher Michiru Tajima, has begun the search for missing child Osamu Kawaguchi after an odd incident while investigating doll syndrome, the mysterious disease that has been spreading among elementary school students. We began by visiting the home of Associate Professor Taichiro Sugai. All right, this is Professor Sugai's private apartment. Man, can you believe it? His private life for all to see. Still, you know...
Be quiet!
Sir, we're so sorry.
Yes, please pardon our intrusion.
If it wasn't for Miss Tajima's recommendation, I would have never let you get past the door.
Professor, I only wish to find out the truth.
Professor. Skaith, Innis, Magus, do you have any idea what the blood-written words in Osamu's ward meant?
Are you aware of the epitaph of Twilight?
The what?
Yes, I've heard of it. It was the novel that served as the basis for the settings of the world.
It's a poem. And within it is contained the names of the 8 ominous waves.
So you mean there really is a connection between this incident and the world?
Whoever left the bloody words evidently had extremely strong feelings regarding the world.
So, it's possible that Osamu may not have been the one who wrote them, right?
The word or anagram Ida, which appeared in your show while you were taping at Osamu's, is unknown. However,
Sakaki.
Can you tell me about Sakaki?
there were 6 boys who were all part of the same guild in the online game, The World.
This is Moon Trees.
The boys were also members of a guild called Moontree.
So all those children were part of an online game group too?
It's the 7 Council. Ha!
That's right. The PC name for one of the members of the 7 Council, a Moontree admin group, is...
Sakaki.
My pupil?
These were taken before his disappearance.
Oh my, that's Osamu.
There were many unresolved rumors about the world circulating 7 years ago.
When a bunch of players fell into comas.
What?
Yes, I've come to believe that the world has some sort of effect on people's brains for some unknown reason. That's the hypothesis I based my investigation on.
So everything is connected to the events of 7 years ago?
Toru.
Strange incidences such as irregularities in electrical equipment occurred in the hospital as well.
Oh, I'm sorry. I wonder who sent me this email.
Sheesh, Michiru, don't scare me like that.
What? We have to stop it.
Michiru! Michiru Tajima has just suddenly run out of Professor Sugai's apartment. What was the message on her cell phone that made her run? Hey, Michiru, wait up! Wait up! How you doing? This is Salvador Aihara's Online Jam! We, the investigative team that visited Professor Sugai's home, tirelessly tracked down the hidden connection between the Doll Syndrome incident and Moontree, a special guild within the online game, The World. During that time, the one who sent a mysterious email to Michiru Tajima's cell phone was none other than the missing Osamu Kawaguchi himself. Can you believe it? It reads, "Help me, Miss Tajima. When I'm playing that game, I feel like I'm becoming more and more violent every day. I want to stop, but Sakaki won't let me. Help me, Miss Tajima. Come to the school and help me!" Could it be that Osamu Kawaguchi was actually called to the school by the player known as Sakaki before he vanished into thin air?
But why would they come here to my school?
Sakaki and the school must have a connection.
In any case, it seems like Osamu didn't want to come. Oh my, I bet Sakaki threatened him. Hey, what are you doing back there, Aihara? Stop that right now, you hear me?
I'm just worried about Osamu, that's all.
Oh.
I'll go with you.
Sorry, but not you.
Why not?
It's prohibited for outsiders to come in.
Wait! Michiru!
What are you... Hey, what are you doing?
This camera here is guaranteed to protect you, all right?
Nighttime in the school is really scary. Shut up! I'm turning it off.
Knock off the stupid jokes!
But I'm getting worried about you. If anything were to happen to that precious body of yours before marriage, I'd never be able to face your parents.
You are totally hopeless!
Osamu? 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 You guys too? What's wrong? No! Stop!
Hey, how you been? Salvador Aihara's Online Jazz!
Five seconds. 3, 2.
Hello to all you online Jack viewers. Thanks for watching. My name is Michiru Tajima, and this is a special report. As you already know, 6 of my elementary school students were treated here at Takayuma University Hospital for suspicion of having contracted a disease known as doll syndrome. I've been under a lot of pressure, not only from school, but also from other, somewhat related organizations. They want me to keep quiet in regards to this incident, but for the sake of my students, I'm going to report the truth. Please take a look at what actually happened here. No! Stop! Stop! Stop it! Stop it, please!
Michiru! You kids, leave her alone!
Mr. Aihara!
I was useful after all. Don't worry, Michiru. I'm right here with you.
Miss Michiru?
Toru?
Toru Uike! Don't tell me you're Sakaki!
The time has nearly come for me to release the great power from the online world to reality in order to change this rotten world.
What? You'd better stop teasing adults like that!
It looks like you're next, Miss Michiru.
Kids, please! Come to your senses! No! Stop! No!
What are you
kids doing?
Just when things were about to get fun. Such a boorish crowd.
After that, the children disappeared, and Mr. Aihara was rushed to the hospital. This is not a made-up story. This bruise is proof of what happened. They were so strong. You'd never believe they were children. I mean, how could that happen? Mr. Aihara and myself tracked down the truth and came to a terrible and inescapable conclusion. And so I plead with you, all the parents watching this program, please stop your children from playing these online games. The world is dangerous. This game will control your children's hearts.
Salvador Aihara's Online Jack!
Mr. Aihara. Mr. Aihara. Ah!
No. You know, you can't be so easily startled if you want to be a professional reporter.
If you think I want to be one, you're dead wrong.
That may be true, but didn't the school fire you?
Whose fault is that? You were released from the hospital, right, Mr. Aihara?
Yes, but things aren't right yet. The missing elementary school children haven't been found. They're still out there.
Osamu Kawaguchi and Toru Uike. The school may have fired me from my job, but those two are still students of mine.
Let's you and I save the children. Doll Syndrome and the hit game The World. We must shed some more light and discover the truth.
Assistant Professor,
Come on, at least answer a few questions. Come on.
News media? Oh, Mr. Aihara!
Excuse me, step aside, please. Coming through.
What's going on?
Professor, please! Open up!
Thanks to your program, the book's a bestseller and the cause of all this commotion.
I just hope you'll find it in your heart to split the royalties with me. Huh?
Professor Sugai, where are you going?
Isn't it obvious? To save the children, of course.
Right!
Salvador Aihara's Online Jack! In our desperate mission to save the 6 missing school children, the tireless Online Jack investigative team has closed in on CyberConnect's number 4 lab. So the children who have been infected by some unknown entity in the world all have doll syndrome?
That's right. Some became just like Uike Toru, a leader able to control others with doll syndrome. Others just became followers.
If the children are here, we should call the police.
The police won't act unless we can find out who's behind this.
Excellent. I asked a hacker friend of mine for a little backup on this one.
Hacker?
I haven't been looking for your students just out of my own curiosity. I'm doing it because I want to save them. And if I lose my job in the process of that, then so be it. CyberConnect had a division for doll syndrome cases that operated in complete secrecy.
So the company knew about the risks of the online game?
They observed all the patients to help cover it up.
Looks like nobody's here.
The lab was officially closed quite some time ago. But since it was designed for superconductor research, it contains countermeasures against magnetism.
So even if the children released their strange power, they would be able to contain it.
I release the great power.
This is...
About a week or two old, I'd say. They've been... Oh, this is the world!
Let go of me immediately!
I don't take orders from thieves.
I don't understand what happened. Salvador Ihara's Online Jack! After we located and infiltrated CyberConnect Corp's number 4 lab, the world was viciously assaulted by the third network crisis. And then, the global-wide network problem.
With all the dangers of worldwide disaster and the threat of extinction finally settled down.
After our last investigation, we were taken in by police for trespassing and locked up in jail.
If Mr. Sugai hadn't leaked information to the media, they might not have rushed to the scene, and we could have been disposed of to keep quiet. I believe given what we've seen, it was a distinct possibility. So what did we see deep within the heart of CyberConnect's laboratory?
We believe we saw evidence of the truth before they took us away.
The missing 6 were found inside an old abandoned house situated very near the school. Or at least that's the story.
Once released, we dropped by the hospital that was treating Uike Toru and the others.
None of the children had any memory of the incident.
And thus, the only real link to the truth behind the doll syndrome had been severed.
So what is doll syndrome?
We didn't find out anything about anything. Not about the world or Ida.
Opposing mirrors of hope and despair.
Huh? Huh?
Getting discharged today, miss? That's what Ida is.